Hello, everyone. Welcome to the D-pad. Oh, of course. We will. I still don't understand why this does this. The chat thing on the side. One day I'll figure it out. I'm Rick, and that's it. That's everybody, I guess.
I was gonna let Ben go first, but he's kind of doing his thing.
He's an old salty sailor.
Hi guys, I'm Ben.
Sarah.
This is the D-pad.
No, Goj, come cuddle with me, not Tonka.
Into,
Me.
YouTube in XSplit because even though I literally just did this 10 seconds ago,
You little cuties.
when it changes the
no.
like channel, when it changes the like, view that you're in, it just decides to lose the authentication entirely. So I have to re-authenticate.
Oh,
even though I
fun.
just did. Oh, you have two mics?
Well, there's two mics over
Oh.
there. I think only one is live.
I'm only using
I
one.
believe all the other ones are muted. Yeah.
So that's fine.
I can just like.
Is this? Oh, 'cause I gotta do
Does
this.
that help?
Are we? There we go. Now we got it. Hello. Hello.
Hey,
Welcome to our May Patreon Hangout
it's
live
gonna
stream.
be May.
It was gonna be
It's already
May.
been May.
Now
It's
gonna
no
be
longer
June.
gonna be May.
It's not
Yeah.
gonna be May.
Oh, that's right. I need to pay the landlord.
In like, oh, that's true.
Oh,
in like
jeez.
4 hours.
Stupid
Oh,
landlord.
Sarah's really loud. Okay, let me. knock
Blah.
Sarah's just allowed. Sarah's allowed.
There we go. I'll knock her down a little bit.
Stronger chakra. Yeah.
You should see what the waveforms look like when I edit Spyro videos.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're just kind of like this for a while. And it's just like, oh my god.
I love
super
you.
loud. Oh, what the hell? Is she like aggressive? Oh, wait a minute. It even looks like we're coming through like way louder than normal.
Oh my Jesus.
I
That's
think that she just
different.
has stronger chakra.
I'm just
Everyone
gonna
just turn your volume down.
I turn Sarah down. The audio's
Obviously.
like mine. The video. Oh yeah, I got that. 1 second. This is with XSplit. Hopefully that's better. Hopefully we're good there now.
It wouldn't be a D-pad stream without some issue.
My God. One of these days we'll have this stuff figured out. It's like it's a problem with the program more than
Never
anything.
happen.
But so this is our May. I already said this May 2019 Patreon live stream hangout. I don't know if we've got anybody who's new to this in the chat. I'm not seeing any new names just yet.
Yeah, I see all the
All the
good-
usual
all the good
usual
old names.
crowd.
The usual
crowd.
suspects.
I guess doing a quick rundown of stuff, to start it out will probably be pretty good. And then we kind of open things up. But
Great.
let's see. Running down the list. Zelda. We're still doing Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land. We are in the last zone of the second continent of 3 continents.
We're like 2/3.
There's a cat
The
fight
zone.
We're
happening.
a little more than 2/3.
Well, because
off to the
Tonk was
side.
being all peaceful, and then Goj came over and was all like, I'm going to wash your head vigorously and gnaw on your ears anytime you move.
And Tonk's
And
like,
Tonk
no.
has finally objected to that. She let her do it for a while. She was very patient.
Oh, man.
And now she's like, no, I'll fuck your shit up.
Yeah. But yeah, so Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land is happening. Oh, here comes Goj though.
Everybody, you ruined it for everyone.
Yeah, so the next episode of that we have coming up is actually going to be number 50.
Oh my goodness.
There's a good chance we're going to be recording that, today or tomorrow, or not today or tomorrow, tomorrow or Sunday, to get that thing moving in Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land.
You know you're excited.
Sure, yeah.
We're getting there. We're
Great
there.
game. Play lots of it.
Not a lot of
So
particularly new
good.
news there. Although we are also coming up on our 1,000th Zelda video.
My goodness.
1,000th Tingles Roozy Rompy Land.
If my count is accurate, it'll come with episode 57. Episode 57 will be number 1,000.
What a momentous occasion.
And in the Pokemon world, we have 2 new episodes with John of Let's Go Pikachu.
Hey,
Hopefully
oh
there's
my
going to be more.
goodness.
That's
so
2
exciting.
more than before.
That's true. I'm hoping that we can get some more of that recorded before he heads back to California. He's not here right now because he's at his college reunion. But we are just about through. He's almost to Erica at this point. He's just about there. At this point, it's like I think we have like maybe.
You're right. That's not enough. We need more.
Yeah, I think we have like 2, maybe 3 episodes, and he'll be finally done with his chapter, and we can get back to doing Let's Go Eevee on this side of things. There's some excitement in there though, so there's some interesting stuff going on there.
Pretend there's some excitement anyway.
Yeah. I think there's going to be something that people find very interesting of the 2 episodes that we put in there. Actually, I think both episodes have something a little interesting to latch onto, so that should be...
Is the interesting thing getting a better grasp on John's true knowledge of Pokemon?
John doesn't have a true knowledge, apparently.
Whoa! Hot takes from Sarah.
I mean...
Spicy hot takes. So the other day I was surprised that Erica used to be harder than Giovanni in terms of levels, but it's the other way around now. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Though I think the gym leaders have more Pokemon because Giovanni only has 2. So I don't know. Oh, you're supposed to do Erica first. Oh, interesting.
Over who?
Over Giovanni. I guess the Rocket Hideout is supposed to come after you do Erica. I always did the Rocket Hideout first and then went to Erica.
I don't remember.
I don't know.
It's been a long time.
But so that's coming around. So hopefully in the next week or 2, we'll be back to Let's Go Eevee. In Sonic, we have for anyone who hasn't caught on with what's happening here, we put Sonic Battle on pause because Team Sonic Racing is brand new. And
Team Sonic Racing actually seems kind of fun.
Yeah. Oh.
Very interesting. We should try to do. You can actually do 3-player cooperative in the story mode apparently. So we should try to do some co-op stuff to make it a little bit easier.
Just to give it a go.
That option wasn't right in front of our faces. Like this seems like it should be here.
Yeah, like it was. It's weird. The menu setup of that game is really awkward because you've got in cutscenes you can press A to go to the next dialogue or Y to skip everything. And then on the stage select, you can press A to jump directly into the stage and skip the story, or Y, the button that was skip the story, to hear the story. And it's like,
what did you? No,
it wouldn't have taken much to flip those and be consistent across the board, but.
Maybe
flip
they wanted
it for both
to
and still
make
have
them
it be bad.
opposite so that you could just hit one button and get all the options.
Yeah, that way you can hear the story and not hear the story all at the same time.
Clearly, that is how that would work.
Yep. And the manner with which to do multiplayer in Team Adventure was not really obvious. At least I didn't notice anything for it, so we'll have to take a look at that when we record some more this weekend. But yeah, so Sonic Battle, we're going to jump back into that when Team Sonic Racing is done.
We could just drop it.
Whatever.
I'm hoping too that John and I can start getting back into the D-pad and chills for Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog now that Mega Man Fully Charged is taken care of for the season. If you haven't seen those, we got the last 4 of those up last weekend, I think. We got them all up pretty close. Ow. Fuck me. Together. I hit like a metal thing on this.
Punched your
Rick's
your mic holder?
There's like this big metal
Rick's just punching
thing on the mic here, but you hear the story during the race. The sound mixing won't be terrible at all. Oh God.
Oh no.
But yeah, so yeah, that's Sonic. I think that's pretty much all of Sonic in a nutshell. Kirby.
I'm glad that was fast.
That was pretty fast.
Just like Sonic. Hey.
Whoa. Now we gotta go
Sarah
eat
doesn't need to dick punch Rick. He'll do it to himself.
Thanks, Alex Britt.
It's with Kirby. We're in the middle of Kirby Superstar Ultra. We've just finished the episode that went up today. I believe was us finishing Milky Way Wishes, and after that,
I wish I had a Milky Way. Candy
wish on
bar
it
to eat.
To make a wish on your Milky Way.
Do people do that?
You can wish on anything you want
if you try hard enough.
You
wish
can
for
wish
more
on the
Milky
cat.
Ways to eat.
Look at her; she's right there waiting to be wished on.
Tonka, I wish.
Is that what happens when you rub their tummies?
Yeah.
You get to do wishes.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
My wish came true.
Oh God, there we go.
Keep being so fucking cute.
There we go. See, she grants wishes. That makes her even better than previously
best
the best.
Cat, yeah.
So yeah, we're in Kirby Superstar Ultra. We have the arena, which we've already recorded, and then after that, we're getting into the Ultra, the game modes that are exclusive to Kirby Superstar Ultra. So that's probably like another, I don't know, week or 2, probably. Maybe a little longer because Meta Nightmare Ultra is a little bit on the long side. So maybe like, I don't know, at most.
That's
I think it'll be 3
the spirit,
weeks.
Alex Britt.
If you beat True
I feel
Arena
you.
on your first try without abusing stone, I'll deliver a punch of my own. I don't know what that means.
True Arena. So True Arena is. So do you know the arena from Superstar?
Nope.
The arena is you fight all of the mini bosses and bosses from the game,
It's a boss rush.
Yeah, it's sort of like All-Star mode in Smash, which came from like it was inspired by the arena in Kirby Superstar. True Arena is the same thing, except it's all of the like remixed hard bosses from the Superstar Ultra exclusive modes.
And we did that one, right?
No, we did the regular arena.
Okay.
So the True Arena is much harder because the bosses
abusable?
I mean, stone is abusable in basically all of Superstar because you're entirely impervious while you're stone.
So you just kind of like fly around. Up, there's an attack coming, stone.
Yep.
And sometimes you hit them because you're above them.
Yep.
Cool.
I mean, you got to look out for like holes in the ground and shit, but
Nah.
So that's all
float.
coming. There's I think 4 game modes left. We got Return of the King. We have Meta Nightmare Ultra. We have Helper to Hero, and we have the True Arena.
I thought we were doing a Lord of the Rings thing for a second.
Oh yeah, we were.
Yeah,
Did you not catch that?
No,
The-
I missed
oh,
entirely.
man.
Let's just watch that. That'd be fun.
We'll probably have an
Hey
episode
guys,
save
for
it.
who wants to come over and watch Lord of the Rings with me? Any? Come on.
not either of us though. Me and
No,
Sarah.
you
are allowed.
guys gotta go.
Yeah. Okay.
Patrons only.
Ah,
We can watch Lord of the Rings together.
there we go.
It's been a long time since I watched like the original
All 3?
Lord of the Rings. Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched all of them, the extended versions with commentary and stuff, because I used to get home after school by myself, so I'd like put stuff on when I was home just to like have voices and stuff. So
Last
it's
time
actually interesting to listen to the commentary.
we didn't watch with commentary, but last time I watched Lord of the Rings, we watched all 3 extended edition Lord of the Rings in the same day.
Jesus,
And it
that's like 12 plus hours,
It
right?
was yeah.
Oof.
I mean, we took a break to like eat, lunch, but we started around like 9 or 10ish and ended at like 11 midnight.
Jeez.
That's pretty intense, man.
It was intense.
My
It was
God.
I don't know if
intense.
I could do that. It's some commitment.
I think the
It
difference
was cool,
between
but like it's
I think the difference
it's the whole day.
the difference, James, I think is there's Santa. You sit on Santa's lap. You don't sit in Santa's lap. Sitting in
Hey-o.
Santa's lap is a very different kind of
Wait,
experience.
what happens?
He wants to sit on your lap.
I don't care about watching the movie, but it'll come and sit in your lap.
I mean, my lab's big enough. That's
True. You could live in his lap. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I've got all sorts of things that live in there.
Oh my
Mostly
goodness.
parasites, but
Anyway, but yeah, no. So Helper to Hero, we're not going to do all of them. If there's anything that like, I know that there's like something that happens if you do it with everybody. We're not going to do that for all of that. That's because it's something like 20. There's like 20 abilities in the game, so you'd have to, or there's 19 abilities in the game, so you'd have to do it 19 times, and I really don't intend to do that.
Alexpert
So.
says there's a thing we get for it, though.
There is a thing you get for doing it, but like, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you get the old school superstar.
Oh,
Like cutscenes
okay.
which is nice and all. If anything, what maybe will happen is like after we do Helper to Hero, before we commit to the True Arena, maybe off camera I'll do a bunch of them and we'll just come back for like the end of one of them and then we'll just show that and then go into the True Arena.
we got to do
Both Final Biscuit and James games are correct. The way it will work is it's going to be sexy, adorable Santa Ben for December,
Oh, God.
and then sexy, wearing all leather, evil Ben for October.
no matter what.
So
I'm
it's,
sexy.
it's just going to be how, like,
I
so
want-
yes, it's Santa and evil.
I want a picture of Rick with like evil Ben on one shoulder
nobody.
and happy Santa Ben on the other shoulder.
Oh my God.
Oh, man, that'll be adorable.
Jesus.
You'll like it. It'll be great.
So yeah, Kirby Superstar Ultra will probably wrap up sometime
Man,
in
I'm white. Look how
mid-June.
white these arms are. That's like
The light is also blowing you out a lot because you do not
Well,
look
it's-
as white on
I mean,
in real life as you do
that's
on
true.
screen.
It look-
I'm definitely not as pale, though.
I look almost as white as your T-shirt on camera, and then I'm like, oh no, I'm
Yeah,
I'm not
I
a
look almost as
zombie.
white as my T-shirt on camera,
All
and
right.
I'm not. It's not. I gotta fix our color temp or something, but so
Angle or your devil.
yeah, we got some gimmicky stuff coming up, but it should be interesting. It'll be nice to kind of break away for a bit, and then we swing back hard into the kind of Kirby Renaissance that is like Return to Dreamland, Triple Deluxe, Planet Robobot and Star Allies, and all those that kind of harken back to.
I'm fine
the
with
older
gimmicky
style
games
ones.
as long as they're not too long.
Yeah, I don't know how long Epic Yarn is off the top of my head because I've never played it all the way through. Mass Attack isn't super long, but if you want to clear the game, there are some ultra frustrating things that you have to like get through.
Really?
Because like in order to perfect a stage, you have to get through without damage, and you're controlling a mob of 10 Kirbys. So like it kind of gets a little bit fucked up there, but
Yeah, that sounds shit.
yeah.
I mean, Epic Yarn, I've played a little
Damn
bit
it.
of it, and it seems just kind of fun and happy and go lucky. I don't know
Yeah.
anything about the other one.
I don't know much about it. Me and John played a little bit of it, not for the D-pad, just because forever ago. But
Please don't 100%.
I mean,
mass attack.
we'll see what happens when we get there. We'll see what happens when we get there.
Guys, don't let them do it. Don't let them do it.
Spyro.
Campaign, start a GoFundMe.
God, my hair is like doing.
Don't let Rick 100%.
That's what I get for not putting anything in my
just-
hair tonight.
Let's just say Rick doesn't get to 100% anything else. Or pick like 3 more games. You can 100% them.
All right, Shadow the Hedgehog, Final Fantasy X Sphere Grid,
Just
and
punch
it.
No,
Disgaea
no.
2.
These are the ones you want to do?
No.
Sure.
Because that's all you get. That's it.
Oh my
This guy
god.
would be at least fun. Like, yeah, it's a super grind, but like you're
It's
just doing
100%
different
this
stuff
guy,
all the time.
It is literally impossible to 100%
I mean,
Disgaea.
yeah, I don't know
it-
what that means. It doesn't mean anything.
I assume that to 100% it would mean to max level everything, which would probably take legit decades to do.
yeah,
like it's
was-
just impossible.
I mean, I told you about my it was like a 400-hour file or something, and I wasn't near
Oh, yeah.
doing any of the
That
like,
is the world's biggest time sink. I
Yeah.
really can't think of another game that quite.
World of Warcraft.
I mean, I guess.
Well, let me just put it. The world
Stupid
record
hiccups.
for leveling from 1 to 60 in
Yeah.
vanilla World of Warcraft is like 3 days played, like 72 hours. That's the world record just to hit the level cap.
Yeah, I don't think Warcraft.
I mean, I'm fine with that. I'm always
you
kind of
can
bummed out when
spend a lot
Okay.
of time playing it, but it doesn't. It's not quite the same thing.
I'm
I don't-
always
I
just
get
kind of.
the genre kind of makes that a cheap answer. I know, but yeah.
I just get kind of bummed when I see like, oh, this MMO is updating. Here is the fastest way to get from here to here in 5 hours.
I tried
And
to
it's
warn
like,
him
where
about
is
that.
the-
Nobody basically, but like he doesn't want to know. It's gonna
Oh,
be.
no, I'm not
I'm
gonna
like
do that.
already worried about it.
I have no intention of like trying to optimize Persona. The way that I do RPGs is the first time I play the game, I'm just playing the game. If I miss something, I miss something, and only on a second playthrough do I actually go out of my way to try to like get everything.
Hiccups.
But yeah, so Spyro, Year of the Dragon. We have finished recording. We are done with Spyro.
Yes,
we
we
were-
have played the Spyros.
We were being asked if we were going to jump into the PlayStation 2 games, which the
There's
short
some
answer.
of them that are good and that are the classic Spyro that
Yeah.
are like
There's only two
Hunter
of
and
them, aren't there?
stuff. There's
PlayStation
Hunter's
ones?
Tale and
Oh, I guess- or
Enter the
Hero's Tale.
Dragonfly.
Yeah, Enter
Yeah,
the
sorry,
Dragonfly,
Hero's Tale,
and
Enter
then
the
the
Dragonfly.
Legend of Spyro games.
Wow.
Which are
Yeah, and then that
a whole separate
trilogy.
thing.
Spyro's dead and God killed him.
Oh
Wow.
God.
No, but seriously though, there was like the 2 other PS2 games that were like the same.
They hiccuped.
God damn it! No, I've had the hiccups for like the past few minutes now. They were that were in the same like world as the original 3 Spyro games, and then they like completely rebooted and did like a new trilogy
Yeah,
with
The Legend of
voicing by
Spyro.
Elijah Wood for
Ah.
Spyro. It was weird, and some girl dragon that he's rescuing because of course, and then they completely got rid of that too, and he's just in Skylanders now or whatever.
Yep, that
Hiccups.
about right. That
Fuck.
about sums it up. Yeah. Spylijah Wood. Oh God. And,
Yeah,
oh,
Enter the Dragonfly is basically 2 and 3, but with more stuff. They like do lightning breath and freeze breath, and
All right. So
or am I thinking of Hero's Tale? One of them
It
has
sounds
it.
like it's merging it almost with like a Banjo Kazooie style thing.
Skylanders Let's Play.
I mean, they need to
God.
go something, do more with it. I think they were like, okay, well, what else can we do that we haven't already done?
Yeah. The short answer on that is if we wind up doing more Spyro, we're not going to be doing it for a little bit. We're going to take a break from Spyro for a little while. We're trying to clear the schedule out a little bit. It's gotten very congested, and it's been hard to keep up with the like output on all of that stuff without just being like, well, we're just going to take weeks off from this and this and this all the time.
Harder face the franchise.
Oh God! If we're gonna do more Spyro, it's not gonna be for a while. Don't know really when it's gonna come back. The original idea was to do the original trilogy and then do the reignited trilogy, and I don't think we really anticipated.
But they're so
it taking this
identical.
long.
Apparently.
Yeah, they're so identical.
So-
If we wind up doing more Spyro games, if we go through the other Spyro games, maybe
I
when
have
we've done
literally
those, we can
played
swing
just
back
about
to the
every
reignited.
single Ratchet and Clank game as well. because what me and my buddy went through them all. So
You're into the 3D platformers quite a bit, huh?
yeah, I don't know. That's one of the things I like to play a lot.
Yeah.
So
I'm just getting a better idea of your style of game. What you
Yeah, I like storyline. I want a story that I'm doing, and I really enjoy the thing where it's third person and I'm running around collecting stuff, shooting things.
Yep. Yeah, Crash Bandicoot always struck me as being kind of a much more strict platformer kind of thing. Like,
And if we're gonna play with some of those games, I think we should play Banjo Kazooie and Tooie.
oh yeah,
Because fuck yeah.
The game schedule is basically a Hydra, and every time you finish one game, two more fill its place.
and yeah, the Spyro team moved on to make Ratchet and Clank, and the Crash team moved on to make Jak and Daxter.
Both of which I love. I love Jak and Daxter as well. Okay, I love the first Jak and Daxter game, and then the in-between PSP game where you just play Daxter is also excellent. And then they fucking get all weird and gritty, and I'm just like, what happened to my games? And why am I now playing, like, a car racing game with some weird city where I'm shooting people? I don't understand what happened. And then I never played any more of the Jak and Daxter games, and I was sad.
Nice.
Now you know.
So much lore.
So that's Spyro. That's where I was Spyro.
Oh, God, hiccups.
Resident Evil. We've
have
started
any water?
playing.
Sarah?
What?
You
Do you have
water?
any water?
Usually I hold my breath and it works, but it's not working this time.
If the holding your breath thing doesn't work, drinking a lot of water kind of helps.
It's like
reset
the
it so you
same
have a chance
thing.
to breathe.
Resident
your
Evil.
fingers
We're
in
in
the
Resident Evil 2. We started playing the Resident Evil 2 remake. We're doing pretty well with that. We actually
Do we have a
had
video up yet for Resident Evil 2?
Yeah, we have a whole bunch of them up.
Okay, I thought we
think
were waiting for a live thing, and I didn't know how
No,
that
no,
was...
no. We're working on that on the side.
Okay.
But
It's
we had,
hard to schedule that. So.
yeah, that's kind of part of the reason. But we had 17 episodes of that ready to go before we put episode 1 up. So Resident Evil 2 is now flying high and riding out.
Later,
doing pretty good on that.
Have a good night.
Later,
I'm sorry, I have to
B-Sod.
be up early. Getting up early sucks nuts. Unless you like sucking nuts, then it's some other worse thing than that. Bye, Sod.
Oh God. Let's see. So yeah, Resident Evil 2 is going pretty well. We're hoping. I mean, there's been rumors going around that Resident Evil 3 could be released as a DLC for Resident Evil 2, since Resident Evil 3 borrows a bunch of Resident Evil 2's assets to start with, and literally has levels that take place in the same location.
I don't know shit about Resident Evil 3.
I don't know about it either. CJ was filling me in on it, but like apparently a decent chunk of the game has you go back to the police station from 2.
Huh.
So they've already got that stuff set up. They could make it a DLC for it.
What are we with Kingdom Hearts?
Kingdom Hearts 2. Where are we in Kingdom Hearts 2? We haven't played any more videos. We haven't done any more videos since the last one. A few of you guys have told us that we should really do everything we can before going back to Twilight Town and Hollow Bastion.
Which is usually, that's what you want to do, because the next time you go back there, it's going to move the story along.
Yeah, it's
which
gonna be a
generally
while
does the
before
next
we-
chapter and blah, blah.
Yeah.
Like, you always want to hit everything you can before you
Before
make the
going
next
back.
open up.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll go back and we'll probably, I think Agrabah and Pride Rock, I think, are the two things that are the outliers right now that we can go back to, and then we'll see if there's anything else
Pride Rock.
before we swing
And
back
it's
to...
all Lion King 2 this time at Pride Rock.
But
Yeah.
the moral is nothing else has been recorded. Yeah, right?
Nothing else been recorded yet. No.
Yeah,
I think
no, we
tomorrow
have
we're going
not.
to try to record some and get some up for tomorrow and then go from there.
Without a
gonna be around
Geoffrey?
I don't think it's going to be around tomorrow. I think it's
Okay.
going to be around Sunday.
Okay.
Code Veronica was
I
intended
thought
as...
I was gonna be at a Pauper tournament. I don't think it's
Oh.
this Sunday actually, so I'll be
okay.
around. So.
Cool. Excelente. Nice.
Anyone who cares about Pauper, there were big bannings in Pauper, and the meta is all over the place. That's
shit.
It. I'll stop talking about
The Pauper god came down and smote a bunch of cards.
People care about
Are you
it.
sure? I
Oh.
thought they did Lion King 2 in this one. At least I remember. Maybe Sora
I'd be
just looks like
surprised-
the Lion King 2 character.
I was going to say, I'd be surprised if they did Lion King 2 not having done Lion King 1.
The meta is popping.
I could have swore they did, though. Maybe I'm just being crazy again.
Code Veronica was intended as the true Resident Evil 3, and Nemesis was meant to be a more actiony side game. Yeah, I've heard that too. CJ was telling me about that. I don't know. We'll have to see. E3 is right around the corner, so maybe Capcom will have some news about that. There's also apparently, like, on the 10th, as like pre-show for E3, there's apparently a huge Dragon Quest announcement coming. and I'm really hoping it's a Dragon Quest III remake, and also Erdrick in or / the Luminary or / the Hero or whatever. Any of the heroes from any of the Dragon Quest games in Smash. I would really like to see that.
There was a big balance patch for Smash that
there
just
was,
dropped, right?
yeah. I haven't read the notes on it yet.
I opened the Reddit thread real quick, and the first 50,000 comments were all about how Captain Falcon got huge buffs.
Oh, did he really?
Which makes me super happy because I love Captain Falcon, but I always felt really lacking in Smash Ultimate.
He never felt as good as he did in the earlier games.
Yeah, Melee, he was just so there was so
he was
much
so
gravity
fast
to
and hit so hard.
Yeah, he's so fast, and that knee was just so satisfying. And now it feels like you're kind of slapping him with wet noodles.
Oh God!
So I gotta read the actual changes. But
let's see. Catching through the.
If I had read about it, I could talk
beautiful.
about it, but I didn't read it yet because I'm a slacker.
Slacker band.
Erdrick, you mean Sword Dude number 20? He does spells as well, depending on which hero it is. Some of them are more spell proficient than others. What would make you think are 3 remakes specifically? Spoilers for Dragon Quest XI, and also there's just been with Dragon Quest V being the other main beloved entry in that series in Japan getting a movie. It's unlikely they're going to do a remake of the game alongside the movie, so 3 seems like a pretty reliable thing there.
What happened? Were spoilers
and also
posted in chat or something?
What's that?
Or are you talking about spoilers?
I'm talking about spoilers.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm not talking about spoilers. I'm avoiding spoiling stuff.
Right. Okay.
If you want to know why, then go back and check out. I don't know how to point you in the right direction without spoiling it. So I'm gonna leave it to someone in Discord to point you to point out what happened there. But regardless, oh Jesus, yeah, no, don't go and spoil it like that. Crap, it is way too late. Regardless, I love Dragon Quest 3. I love it to death, and it bothers me that the Game Boy Color version of this that got, it's a remake of it, and then they remade 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 all for the DS, and 9 was native to the 3DS, and 10 is never coming to the States anyway. But 1, 2, and 3 have not been touched in about 20 years since the Game Boy versions of those games. They haven't been remade in basically any capacity at all, as far as more outside of there's iOS versions of them, but that's it.
I don't know anything about Dragon Quest, and honestly, I zoned out and also didn't read chat, so I still know nothing about Dragon Quest.
It's really good.
That's the best way to avoid spoilers is just zone out.
That works.
I do it all the time.
I pulled this out because I was talking to John about it yesterday, and I wanted to just it's just nice to look at. I just really like it. It's a nice look at this art. Look at this little thing. It's just nice. It's not going to focus on this correctly. That's fine. Oh, there we go. Yeah, look at that.
We're
this is
fuzzy,
a nice looking cartridge. And whoa, there we go. We're back.
Anyway, sorry about.
Yeah, it's detached from the plot. The
but
plot of 11 doesn't have anything to directly. It doesn't matter. Anyway,
That's why you can't ever talk about RPGs.
Yeah, 100-hour RPGs.
You can't
actually, maybe they could also hypothetically be doing a Dragon Quest Builders 3 as well, because they do have Dragon Quest Builders 1 and 2 at this point.
I don't know what Builders is.
Dragon Quest Builders is essentially sort of Minecraft, sort of Dragon Quest.
Oh, I think I saw a little video. You can make your ranch or something.
More or less, yeah. So Builders is set in the bad ending to Dragon Quest 1, where the hero decides to join the bad guy, and it's up to you to rebuild the world. Dragon Quest Builders 2 takes place after the real ending of Dragon Quest 2, where the descendant of the bad guy from that game comes back and wreaks havoc, and it's up to you to rebuild the world again. I have no idea what a Dragon Quest 3... Actually, I have a very good idea what a Dragon Quest Builders 3 would be. It would probably take place sometime not long after 3, and that's all I can say about it, because that also is spoilers for, granted, a 30-year-old game, but regardless. Dragon Quest 11 is pretty damn good. I really liked it a lot. It was totally worth the 100 hours on it. more than worth the cost of the game.
I mean, yeah, it's crazy when you think about like the cost comparison of entertainment when you look at something like an RPG where you get 100 hours of
Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ, Tonka. And then you compare that to like seeing a movie which is like, 2 hours
nice.
for $10, $15 or something now. And it's like,
Yeah. It's like, no, I want some real. If I can't reliably get like an hour for every like $1 or $2 that I spend on a game, then I feel like I'm not getting my money's worth, basically.
say that again?
If I'm not getting modern
hour?
games, if I'm not getting an hour for every like $1 or $2 that I spent on it, I feel like yeah, like for a $60 game, if I'm not getting at least 30 hours out of that, I feel like I'm not really getting my money's worth.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a $10 game that I'll buy in like the indie section of the Nintendo eShop. Yeah, 5 hours, if even that. That's fine.
Yeah.
Like whatever. It's $10.
Really, you could really throw your whole ratio off and play a game like Path of Exile, spend $0 and play hundreds of hours.
Yeah, I mean obviously there's exceptions to it too. Like there's some particularly like there are games where, the artistry of it is worth the extra cost to it or whatever. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I prefer to Hollow Knight is $15, and at this point I've been playing it for about 20, 25 hours, I think. So that one has like made its money. Like that one has been worth it for a while now. That could have Tonka's just like in
I
relaxed
just
and
molested
panic
her
mode at
hard.
once.
It was so good.
Quality
that's
of
on the
time
internet
is more
now.
important than time spent. I mean, there's definitely something to that. If you can get
Yeah.
both, then great. But
Oh yeah, I mean you have to be enjoying the time you're spending, but like Horizon Zero
sure.
Dawn is one of those where I spent like a good 100 or whatever hours, maybe not.
I feel
quite,
like
but
the best 1 hour game
Yeah,
in the
it was,
world
wasn't
would
it?
not make me feel
90?
like it'd be worth $60.
the
yeah,
what?
that'd be pretty hard to justify. Like,
Yeah.
What 1 hour of entertainment could you get for $60? That would be like, yeah.
I mean,
that was worth
I
it.
mean,
and if you equate like
casino. People do it at the casino all the time. I've seen people.
I mean, for the chance of winning an awful lot more.
Sure, but I'm just saying.
I mean, like you go to the movies, you spend what, $15-$20 for 2 to 3 hours. Like
$20. I guess if you get like
depends what
snacks.
you buy.
I mean, it
yeah.
depends when you go. Sometimes it's a $16-$18 ticket. Like even outside of that, plus tax. Plus, if you do it online, sometimes there's an extra fee.
Fucking movies.
I know.
Fucking movies.
It's gotten nuts. But yeah, I don't know how we wound up going down that road.
I don't know.
Talking about like E3 and Dragon Quest stuff.
What's the next actual discussion?
Let's see.
point?
So that covers those. Mega Man Fully Charged is done. Let's see. Adventures of. I think that's. We did record another Movie Nights at the Round Table. It's down to me to actually edit the damn thing.
Oh, that hasn't gone up yet?
yeah.
No, it hasn't gone. I haven't had time.
yeah.
I was gonna do it this week.
Is this
Cap.
I mean, we know what it is.
We know what it is. It's Captain America.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I just haven't gotten around to editing it yet.
I mean, they go in order, Ben. They kind of know it.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
I don't want to say. I was like, oh wait, we all know what it is.
We know the next movie in the order.
Oh man, did two separate people both guess that at the exact same time as I was talking about that? Jeez, that's nuts. But yeah, so so that's gonna be coming pretty soon. I was hoping to get it up for Memorial Day, like either for the weekend or the day itself, and then the weekend wound up being super cramped.
Your style got cramped.
Yeah, we've had at least like one guest in this apartment for almost the entire last like 11 days straight at this point.
Oh,
Pretty much.
So there's been a lot. There's been not as much time as normal for editing stuff. So it's been a little bit more cramped. And like Memorial Day, I was gonna try to do more stuff, and then we wound up having a party that lasted literally the entire day.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna make Jeff go through all of the dragons he wasn't here for and rank them. I'm sorry.
What
But,
is this?
In Spyro, he was ranking the baby dragons.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Let's see. So
Then I tried to be cool and do it too.
let's see. So yeah, Movie Nights at the Round Table. That's gonna happen, and hopefully we can segue off of that into the rest of the series again and start that going again.
Jeffrey and his sweet, sweet kisses.
I think that's
Oh,
I think that's the
sweet
main
Jeffrey
stuff there.
kisses.
let's see. I'm streaming Persona 3. I've got. I mean, at some point soon, Shantae and Hollow Knight are both going to end. I mean, Shantae sooner than Hollow Knight. And I think when Shantae ends, I think I'm just going to stick with Hollow Knight and Dark Souls for a little bit, and then when Hollow Knight ends, I'm gonna it's just gonna be 2 games, I think.
Oh, how did Dark Souls go last night after I left?
I did beat. Oh my God, who even was it? I did beat the Iron Golem.
You did, all right.
I
cool.
did.
Cool.
And got
I'm glad
into
you got through
Anor
Sen's
Londo.
Fortress.
Yeah, because it's the worst part is like the beginning was almost more of a pain in the ass than anything in the fucking place.
Yeah.
The
Snake Men are pretty rough
Yeah.
until you have fought against them a bunch. They're actually super easy to parry.
Interesting. Okay.
And they're pretty easy to get backstabs on.
Yeah, I did notice I was able to do that too pretty well.
But even then, you got to fight them on super narrow bridges and everything, so that sucks.
Yeah.
Once you get rolling, it's not too bad, and start to figure out, oh, this is why the boulder's going this way.
Yeah.
Let me move it. And
I mean, the second you get more than, as soon as it leaves your immediate area, it just resets anyway, which is kind of a bummer, but
yeah.
Do much in Anor Londo. I made the bridge across. I got the corkscrew bridge thing situated and beat the 2 gargoyles that were on either end of it.
Cool.
There's a door up top that I can't go through right now that's this golden hue. And now I have a choice between going into the church and checking out the painting on the other side of it, or going down. Was it down or up? Or going down, and then there was something going on on the bottom part that I didn't check out either. So that's what I'm up to right now.
Yeah.
But I died with no soul, so I was all right, this is a good time to just call it here, and then I'll jump into that the next time.
Anor Londo it's going to be frustrating.
Great, good, cannot wait for that.
It will be,
because Sen's Fortress totally wasn't annoying or frustrating.
You got through it in one stream run.
Are you suggesting that this next part, I'm basically going to be dying repeatedly for 10 hours of gameplay?
Well, no, not quite that
Okay.
bad. I just Anor Londo's pretty big. It's a pretty big difficulty jump from everything else, including Sen's Fortress, I think.
Great.
So, there might be 2 separate streams or something like that.
All right.
I'm guessing.
I mean, so long as
We'll
there is
see how it
a
goes.
way for me to manage to get to some kind of other bonfire,
Yeah,
that's really what I'm concerned about most.
The nice thing about it is, while it is long and hard, there are lots of little
More like
shortcuts.
Anor Londo.
There are lots of little shortcuts you can unlock along the way to get you back faster to where you were. So.
Okay. All right. So I guess we'll see how that goes. It's going to be a little while before we come back to that.
Yeah.
I think Thursday the 20th is when we're back for that. I think that's the 20th. Because what's today? Today is the 31st. So yeah, that'll be the 20th, I think, is when we're coming back for
You
that.
should just only do Dark Souls. It's so much better than every other
Oh,
game.
God. No.
So much better than everything
No.
else.
No.
Silly Ben.
I'm
And
gonna
actually-
go play Dark Souls just for fun.
So actually, after the 20th,
Didn't talk about Robot Rumble yet.
we didn't talk about Robot Rumble. After the 20th, Sarah and I are actually going to be gone for that next week, so I'm not going to be streaming that Tuesday, which is the 25th.
We're also going to need to pick a different day for Patreon Hangout.
Yeah, we're just
going to
do it. Yeah, so we won't be. I won't be streaming on the 25th. I won't be streaming on Thursday the 27th. I also won't be streaming the following Thursday because that's the 4th of July.
Oh yeah,
And that would probably be a really good way for me to sit and have 3 people watching while I
Yeah.
play.
Yeah, right.
While I play, either Shantae, the last batch of DLC stuff, or whatever, or I guess Hollow Knight at that point.
Yeah, Jeff and I need to stream Final Fantasy Tactics before John snipes that one out too.
I think he
Just
actually
punch
said
John.
he actually said yesterday that he wouldn't, just because he felt bad about
Okay.
sniping Final Fantasy VI.
But
So,
that does mean that we have to do it.
oh yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
Because at that point, if
Jeff and I
he
sit
wants
on it-
to,
yeah. If Jeff and I sit on for too long, then it's
Yeah.
well, if no one's doing it,
oh man, let me
I
know.
would
Let me
love
know
to-
when you guys are doing that, because
Yeah.
I would definitely be
Yeah.
down for being in on that. I love tactics. But yeah, I don't know. 4th
John
of July.
lies, though, that's true.
4th of July, I have no idea if we're even going to have like our own kinds of plans. If we do
I was
have,
contemplating doing another cookout thing.
yeah, if we have plans, then I'm not gonna be around to stream. If we don't have plans, then I don't know. Maybe I will do something,
We'll
but I
stream
don't think
from
it'll
our
be that.
phones at the cookout.
Yeah.
4th of July barbecues. I mean, we do have the Wi-Fi extender. I mean, you could technically like bring the laptop down or something.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean,
Just
it
like
would
for
be-
a
oh
little
no,
bit.
no, that would be terrible. Have you seen? I mean, John already has enough struggles of his own trying to stream from a MacBook. That'd be
Oh, does
A
it
But
not?
terrifying
I-
idea.
I'm not necessarily saying let's do it,
yeah.
but it would be kind of interesting if we had a little setup for a stream that was like not necessarily catching the whole backyard or something. If
That'd be
people
really
didn't wanna
cool to
be on
have
there,
like
but
yeah
just something
stuff
that was
set up
going
like
the
that.
whole time, and like people could come up and say hi and like check chat or
Yeah.
I don't know, just running. Is that lame? Maybe that's lame. I don't
No.
know.
That's not too lame. It's just like an event that also has a stream going on. If there was an easy way for us to do that, so I guess this is a good segue for that because there might be an easier way for that to happen if I, save up enough money because I got a new job and I'm starting it on Monday, which is also a big reason why I'm trying to make a point of thinning the schedule down wherever we can. So I'm going to do my best to keep the videos coming at a reasonable rate. There may be times where I just don't have time to edit stuff, and I will do my best to keep things going, but we will see.
Yeah, just take care of yourself.
Yeah, yes, yeah. And the good news, too, is that, after a little bit, there will be some money to play with that we can use to kind of upgrade stuff around here, which has been on the list for a while. Like, our studio light is in need of replacing altogether with, like, a box light. I would actually really like to get some lights, like little panel lights to put here so I don't have to turn that thing on and I can just have...
Yeah, it's more of a even light too. instead
Yeah,
of,
as
like,
opposed
this-
to one
I got
big
these-
vwong.
I got these like dark shadows over
Yeah.
here. It's like, oh, the angry band. Oh, happy light band.
Yeah.
Oh, angry band.
And yeah, after that light melted, yeah, that was fun. In the middle of a stream, did I tell you about that?
Mm.
Oh,
I
did
was
you
doing a
not?
stream, and about 2 hours in, all of a sudden I hear like a jingling sound, and all of a sudden I just look over. It goes ting ting pop and like falls to the ground. Didn't like explode, but the glass from the light bulb had melted
Like the
enough
whole
on the ends
bulb.
to
No,
fall
the
out
glass
of the casing.
didn't melt. The glass stayed completely whole. It was the glue
Well, it
that
melted
like
the glue that was
gave
holding it
way.
together. Yeah,
So you know
Oh,
how
so
where the
the glass
bulb
came out
actually
of the metal
meets
part?
the
Yeah.
It just like straight up came out and fell out.
Like, the bulb has one job,
yep,
and it's just to be there and make light,
yep,
and it failed to do that.
yep.
By doing its job.
Yep.
Huh.
And this was after 20 hours of Super Mario Sunshine. So, and it wasn't the same bulb; it was a new bulb. So it must have
maybe
just
it
been a
was like a
faulty
faulty
bulb.
bulb, I
Yeah,
guess,
I
yeah.
guess. Make John edit stuff when you're busy. I'd have to start by making John edit stuff.
Yeah. like,
Oh, ho, ho,
which,
ho.
like, don't get me wrong, I don't want to edit stuff either, so.
Which stream was this on? I don't remember. It was either a Dragon Quest XI
How is that not
or
the title of your stream?
I
Light
think-
bulb melt.
I think it was Dragon Quest XI. I don't recall off the top of my head. Someone else may know better than I do, or remember better than I do. Oh yeah, it sounded like cat mischief, and then Rick comes back with an oven glove holding this messed up bulb. Yeah, I wasn't gonna go and grab a half melted out, bulb with my bare hand. That would have been terrible.
I mean, you know how hot those get.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they should be able to withstand the temperature that they're supposed to be at.
Well, yeah,
Was
but
Dragon
not
Quest
Rick's
Dawn was
hands.
there?
Oh,
Who's
for
Dawn?
the Don something Don. That
What?
guy. There's a guy in chat that's there for stream.
Oh, Don Lush. Don Lush.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought they were talking like a character in the game, and I was like, who? I guess there's Don. Was it Don Rodrigo? I think is a character that shows up a couple times. But yes, Don Lush. Okay, cool.
DQ.
Let's see.
He's always in the disqualified streams.
Yes. But yeah, so new job, new money, which will be nice.
Oh, it's that
I'm gonna be
new money.
yeah. I'm gonna be putting together some kind of wish lists for like stuff that I want to like prioritize for stuff. But among them will be more microphones because anytime we do a movie nights at the round table, we have to disassemble the mics, bring them downstairs, move the soundboard, bring that downstairs.
I knock over one or two mic stands every single time.
Having a store. Honestly, what I would love to do is be able to have like a store of replacement mics. Just like, hey, here's like these mics are actually pretty cheap. These I think are like $30 a piece. Pretty good as far as mics go, and the quality on them is great. So if I had like 5 or 6 spare microphones, just in case something goes wrong, we're not like, well, shit, we don't have a mic today. Plus, if we have more mics and more stands, then if we do, when we get around to doing the Superman Lives video or other things that involve a lot of people, we don't just go
have their own mic.
Exactly, as opposed to being like, well, how did 8 people use 5 mics?
I mean,
sharing mics, you pass it back and forth.
No. Hell to edit.
6
Absolute hell. We have 6 in here, and this one's attached to the desk.
Yeah, but I mean...
And I have one downstairs. That's
you have
also
one downstairs.
attached to my desk.
But like,
so 7 working microphones.
Yeah, 7 in total, which is pretty good.
Well.
This one doesn't have a stand to go on. But it'd also be nice, like the soundboard is now like buried pretty well under the PC setup in a way that's...
microphones romantic?
What's that?
I said, is buying you microphones romantic then?
I mean, sure.
What?
Our anniversary is coming up on Wednesday.
I was like, what the... What?
Just wondering if it counts as romance still.
But yeah, thank you guys for the congrats and congrorts and all of those things. But yeah, honestly, I also want to look into getting some lav mics for the reviews so that we don't have the mics in front of our faces all the time.
Those would be nice.
Which requires testing because we don't really have a good set. We have never used lav mics before.
Yeah, you're going to have to figure out a set you like.
Yeah, I'm going to have to like buy them individually for a while and do some testing before I land on, a situation that I like. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
What day is your anniversary?
Wednesday.
The 5th.
Wednesday of next week. The 5th. The 5th of June.
6/5.
Mm-hmm.
It's like counting down to something.
6/5/13. It was
Jeez.
Well, yeah. Technically, not even technically. Because we started dating and then I immediately started doing the legendary Let's Play. So was that a good decision on your part?
I mean, you
got 2 months out of me, and then 9 weeks later. The endless
I knew what I was getting
videos.
into in that sort of
there we go,
aspect, at least.
Oh man!
And I still remember the time. So there's this game we play, this card game with our friends. It's not like regular cards, but it's called Red Flags, I think, where it's like you're pretending to date people and like there's quirks and perks. I don't remember. It was one of those where like you're putting together someone you're dating, where it's like there's like a good thing about them and a bad thing about them or something. Oh, is that? Was it Millionaire?
A fake person or a real person across the table from you?
Fake person. Like you're like, this person, like has a bunch of money, but they also fart uncontrollably or something. I see. So you're putting together 2 things. So this was the one they put together for me was like, farts smell like roses or something like that, and then it was like is also really obsessed with their Kickstarter and will tell you all about it all of the time. And it was just.
So that's just benefit.
It was like it's just Rick, but with
fragrant farts.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know the farts. I don't know how the farts factors into that, but.
So that was a really long and weirdly drawn out story.
I liked it,
but it was funny to me.
But yeah, so I just want to be able to have a setup that is more mobile. Like something
basically
we can move around and things. And yes, the mics are definitely part of our aesthetic for like live videos, like our scripted stuff. But when it comes to reviews, they're just in the way.
I'd like to get away from that. For live videos too. Like
I would love to keep. I think the one that I would really love to keep is Evil Ben needs to keep using. He needs to keep using his like awful handheld microphone thing.
The broken mic.
Yeah, but as far as the like standing mics go, I think what'll probably happen is those will, live through the Supersonic Let's Play and the Dreamy Let's Play.
Well, they're fine for all the Let's Plays.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Yeah, for the live. I'm sorry. Yes, for the live videos for our Let's Plays.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep them. For other stuff, we'll probably phase those out. We're gonna play games tonight. Probably not. We're gonna save that for when we hit 15K. That was the other big thing. We hit 12,500 subscribers.
We're clawing and crawling our way up.
On the day we put up our last Mega Man Fully Charged video, we got to 12,500. So we're 1/8 of the way to YouTube being forced to chisel our name into a piece of silver metal.
1/8 of the way.
100,000 subscribers is when YouTube awards you with a silver play button.
It's why we made the little
With your
teensy
name
like
engraved on
fake
it.
bronze
Yeah,
one.
I like the bronze one for 10,000.
Yeah.
That was
That was fun. We still have it. It's right over there.
Yeah.
I have to refix
The
up
little
stuff on the desk 'cause
plastic
it fell,
framed. Yeah.
but it is still here with us.
Now all the subscribers are gonna fade away because
Yeah,
it's over.
no lie. I'm a little worried about that, to be honest. But
I mean, you probably won't lose a bunch of
No,
subs.
it'll
Like,
just
people
slow
tend
down.
to not unsub.
yeah,
but
it'll probably just slow
down.
down, which is fine. That's okay. It only
Yeah,
took
I
what
didn't
6 years to get
realize-
here. Yeah,
I didn't realize how well
Bless you.
how well those videos did. I don't look at our
I'm
stats
good.
at all.
The last
really.
video, which we put up on Sunday, has more than 10,000 views on it
Yeah,
already.
that's crazy.
Yep.
We got to find more of that.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
just do that.
Just find
That's
find
better.
season ones of TV shows that need that extra little push to keep it to keep them, you know.
I mean, there's got to be stuff.
Oh, I'm sure there's stuff.
Whatever I'm trying to say. Fill in my words, please. You
Oh,
know what
man.
I'm talking about.
The worst part too, James, is like 6 years since we started doing Zelda games and like refixed our channel. If you want to get technical, we're closer to we're about to get to 8 years. On
We're almost old enough to drink.
yeah, in April was 8 years of the D-pad. 8 years was April was 8 years for
Liquids
the
on our
D-pad
own.
altogether. June is 8 years for the D-pad doing Let's Play videos.
I mean, if it's going to do an
So
anime
that-
reaction channel, that'd be basically me watching anime arguing with the screen, because that
Oh,
tends to be
God.
how that goes.
What did I just watch? Oh, I've been watching One Punch Man season 2.
Did any fully charged
Um,
D-pad and chills make channel records? No.
I gotta watch. I gotta watch Mob Psycho 100. I think that's the next one I want to. Like,
Oh, nice.
I gotta actually do. Well, we were talking about this last time. I gotta watch Assassin Classroom because I'd started it, really liked
Assassin
it.
Classin.
Have you watched Madoka Magica yet?
No, I haven't watched
That's a
fucking
really good
Magica.
one. I
Oh my
recommend
god,
that one.
sit down and watch it. You'll only need to spend like 4 hours on it.
I
So
can't
good.
see
All
chat
right.
right now. I gotta catch
So-
up on Attack on Titan because I've only seen the first season of that.
I have to get back to reading that. I was reading that pretty consistently for a while.
God, we were having a whole
Switch
discussion
back to
last time about
chat. I
anime.
can't see what they say.
So, well, hang on. Someone asked a question, and I was trying to answer, but suddenly everyone was talking
I'm talking
over
about
me.
anime.
So,
Anna Blues.
our highest watch. Don't do that into the mic, because I can't edit it down like I normally have to. Our highest watch video is still A Brief History of Michael Jackson, Sonic the Hedgehog 3. That's up past 570,000 views. A Brief History of Sonic Mania is up past 55,000. Our D-Pad and Show, the first episode of the new
DuckTales.
DuckTales, is up past 45,000.
See, that's kind of shit. That's okay. Yeah,
The new Patreon is Bad for Patrons is up past
that was a
41,000.
good video.
And then,
Topical.
I meant to do a second one of those because Patreon did a stupid thing again that I never got a chance to like put into another video, which is unfortunate because now it's too late. But and after that, so 1, 2, 3, 4, our fifth highest watched video is
It's all
the
fully
16th.
charged, fully
Yeah,
charged,
it's the
fully
16th
charged.
episode of Fully Charged. Power Cycle is at 34,000. The next one is the first episode at 33,000. Next one is the 7th episode at 33,000.
Don't
Uh,
stop me
My
now.
resync of the Don't Stop Me Now version of the Smash Brothers Ultimate trailer is actually next after that. But then it's Fully Charged, Sonic 2 Beta, Fully Charged, 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 Fully
Okay.
Charged, Sega Sonic, Fully Charged, Sonic Mania, Fully Charged, A Brief History of the
I think
Infinity
then we're
Stones,
basically out.
Fully Charged, Fully Charged,
Oh,
Fully
I think-
Charged, Fully Charged,
I
Fully
think we get
Charged.
it.
And that's our top
That's
30.
page 1.
1, 2,
No,
3,
the rest of the stream, we're just gonna read all of our videos
4,
to you in order from highest view
5,
to lowest view.
6, 7, 8, 9. So 21 of our 30 highest watched, highest viewed videos are all Mega Man Fully Charged. And I don't know beyond the 30th because I didn't pull up that page.
D-Pen Chill have been watching Mob Psycho 100. Let's do it. I don't have to catch up on Attack on Titan. Does it get worse? I like the first season. What else
I just need to
miss
read
here?
it again. I had read a lot of it.
So let's see. Well, I saw a thing and then forgot. It lost my track there. Oh, when in June is D-Pad birthday? So depending on how you look at it. So for Let's Plays, the D-Pad's birthday is June 20th because that was the day we put up our Sonic 1 Let's Play back in 2011 on dpadup.com before we even had a YouTube channel, which I think we got on July 3rd of 2011.
I got a question.
What's your question?
All those fully charged videos.
Yes.
Are any of those monetized?
Only the very last one. Mystifyingly, that one did not get claimed by Wildbrain. So sadly,
So maybe we shouldn't
legit
just do that.
600,000 views worth of stuff. Out of all of that, about 10,000 views are monetized. So I probably
So
got about
how-
$10.
So how do you fix that?
You don't.
It is fair use, though.
It is not really, unfortunately. Just doing commentary,
That's
like
not fair
over,
use.
yeah,
So
over
you'd
a
have
TV
to, like,
show.
edit it and like
We
We would
discuss
have to
it.
really go. We would have to do some real major reconstruction on that to make it
Okay.
fully transformative.
All right.
It's definitely derivative,
Yeah.
but it's not transformative.
So they won't take it down, but you can't monetize
Exactly.
it. Okay.
Yep. So Wildbrain got 600,000 extra views of monetization, and we got about 10K out of the whole thing in terms of views, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's fine. If it's a big and long involved thing, then don't worry about it. But I'll.
Um,
And there's no new My Hero, right? If there's new My Hero, I gotta watch that. But I
My
think-
Hero Academia.
Yeah.
I still haven't actually watched that. I need to get into that.
You gotta fix that.
I do have to fix that.
It's fucking tight. Tight as a tiger.
Oh yikes! How tight are tigers?
Pretty tight.
Pretty tight.
Pretty tight, bro.
Yeah.
Pretty tight.
I don't know myself. I read a thing on Reddit that you probably read too. Is that tigers didn't evolve out of being orange and really not well camouflaged because their prey can't see red, and so tigers look to be more or less the same color as the trees and grasses around them.
It's just
isn't
the
there
striping
lacking the
that
red
matters,
color
right?
Cones, so it doesn't
Exactly.
fucking matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the animals that they hunt don't have red cones.
Yeah.
So it's
That
it's the
makes sense.
striping that
Yeah.
matters.
It's
not
just kind
the-
of interesting where it's like that is the least camouflaged look possible unless you can't see red.
But it's fine.
Yeah.
It's actually fine.
Oh man. I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
This cat.
Oh god.
Isn't that a
Holy
great
shit.
picture of her?
Holy shit. Hold on.
Let's see. Let's
Hold
see.
on.
I just like
I put this up to the camera.
some
Oh,
fucking
man.
adorable
Oh.
shit. That's why I got up a couple minutes ago to
So
get
June-
cute ass
oh,
picture
man.
of Tonk.
Focus.
June 5th is oh god, you're getting a reflection
Too
of
close,
yourself
too
on the
close.
screen and
All right. Well, she's fucking adorable.
so June 5th is also the Pokemon Direct. However, I'm pretty sure that my new job is pretty open about working remotely, except that Wednesday, as it turns out, I learned earlier today, is going to be everyone going out to lunch to celebrate two other people who are also new to the company.
Oh,
so you
kind of can't skip.
Yep, two interns that started on Tuesday they're going out to do a lunch thing on Wednesday, and I was like, shit. So I definitely can't work from home here and then go in for that and
Makes
continue the
sense.
day there. Or maybe I can, but I probably shouldn't.
It feels awkward.
yeah,
I've tried it before. You feel
exactly.
weird.
And likewise, we have stand up every day from 9 to 9:30. It looks like, and the Pokemon Direct is at 9 a.m. I'm like, well.
Yeah, that wasn't gonna work out no matter what.
So I will probably do a reaction to it. I will probably do a reaction thing for it Wednesday night after I get home. I'm gonna try to do my best to lock people down to not spoil shit, or maybe we'll just not do it as a stream and then upload it as a separate thing. Might be the safer way to do it because all it takes is one person coming in and being like, "Oh, did you hear that Steel Trico is actually the bad guy of Pokemon Shield? Pokemon Sword doesn't have anybody." Spoilers. I'm like, oh, thanks, cool. We've done pre-recorded reacts before. Like the Mega Man 11 one was a pre-recorded one. Pre-recorded in terms of like the event had already come and gone, and we just put a camera. I think it was just a camera on me watching the video.
And then put it up.
But yeah, so I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I'm gonna do my best to do some E3 coverage, but that's gonna rely a lot on how available I am in the middle of the day, which days I'm in at work, and which days I'm not. I don't think you've ever really streamed reacts after the fact. Oh yeah, we've done a couple of those. Streamed reacts. No, we won't be streaming the react. We'll just put it up on YouTube as a normal video.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Yes. Yeah. So that's Pokemon Direct. I'm gonna do my best to do something similar for the Dragon Quest thing as well, and then E3, which is that like Tuesday to Thursday. I think it's basically not this coming week, but the entirety, basically the whole week after that is going to be announcements out the ass. I'm going to do the best I can with that.
So many announcements, your ass can't hold them all.
Yeah, exactly. So
Up in your butt.
yeah. So streaming react video. Exactly. Yeah. No, that's the whole. I feel like we're all kind of in agreement in our discussion of this. The idea is if I can't stream reacting to it live, then I will just put a camera in front of myself and record it of me watching the video after the fact and edit it and then put it on YouTube. It won't be a stream if it's not happening live. Like that'll be a separate thing. I'm trying to think if there's anything else, or if we've kind of tackled everything.
Yeah, we don't have huge, big events. I mean, we could talk about Pokemon Go to Sleep a little bit, I guess. But like, I don't know anything about it except it's fucking dumb.
I mean,
except it sounds ridiculous.
I'm sure Pokemon
right?
Sleep is going to help accomplish some things for either A, some sleep research being done on the side, or B, just motivate people to actually get a healthy amount of sleep in this highly stressful world we have around us now.
I don't think there's anything wrong with the concept.
Does-
It's just highly amusing.
Does Pokemon Sleep come with CBD oil or Benadryl or something?
It comes with both, actually. You lick the button and then put it down. They do the same thing as they coat the Switch cartridges.
Pokemon Sleep right now.
Yeah, right.
Look at me go.
I think when Pokemon Sleep comes out, maybe we'll do some silly ass one-off video for
just
it.
A cute little.
Just because we did it for Pokemon Go as well, so we may as well. But
we did one for Pokemon Go.
We did one for Pokemon Go. It was actually interesting. I walked.
Man.
Oh no, we did it. We did it from the apartment, and I had an idea to take my messenger bag with the MacBook. This was before at the time you couldn't do screen recording on iPhones. Now you can, so this would be like a non-issue. But at the time I was like, all right, I'm gonna hook up my MacBook in my messenger bag, connect it with the cable to the phone, have it not go into sleep mode, and record the screen of the iPhone while I walk around and play. But like, it just became this like whole thing, and I was like, nah, it's not gonna be an issue.
Was the fucking I'm still upset about Pokemon Go because the first couple weeks when that shit first came out, it was the closest we've ever come to a utopian society. I swear to God, you could walk out because we were living in Davis.
There were just people everywhere. They were just
you
playing
could
Pokemon.
walk out.
There's the park. There'd just be
and people would just be like, "Hey, what team are you on?" It's like, "Oh, I'm Team Instinct. Oh, I'm Team Valor." And it was like, "Ah, darn you," or like, "Yeah, bro fist."
Mm-hmm.
The fucking I'm pretty sure I brought this up at some point before, but I went out one night and the cops were driving around playing the Pokemon theme song from their Wii U speakers.
The Wii U
At work, we had three whatever the spinny things are.
Pokestops.
The Pokestops check-in
right on top of
stations.
each other on top of it. So we had like
I felt so connected to people.
Like the CTO.
For the first and only time in my life.
Well, the now CTO, and at the time he was the head of like engineering, would specifically put money in. There we go. Would put money in to just have those be like powered up for the day at work for months every day.
It was. Can you just imagine if it didn't lose steam?
The chat
if it started off that good and just kept staying that good or got better.
The chat appears to have died, but I think we're going to be wrapping this up.
Oh, I'm sorry that I'm talking about this while chat's dead.
No, it's okay. I was just throwing that out there because people tend to have that quick panic of, chat's dead, but this,
And it was so nice. And then they were like, oh, let's take out the thing that lets you, like, track down Pokemon like you kind of would think that you would.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this kind of fucking sucks now.
As soon as they started knocking down, as soon as they knocked down the trackers.
I saw people in groups going into local parks with like the trash pokey things. They go around with their Pokemon Go and cleaning up parks.
They're going with their Pokemon.
Think of where we could be right now. We could be on Mars.
We could be in any park. we could be in any
Mars
park
if Pokemon Go stayed as strong as it was. We would be like, all right, let's have a race. Whichever team does the best working together and figuring out science.
Tesla be owned by Elon Musk.
Don't mock Ben.
I didn't even hear what you said. I'm just upset that we're not. We haven't like got rid of currency and just everyone
Switched
survives on goodwill instead of fucking
Poke dollars.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Well, yeah.
That's my rant for today.
I think with that,
just
I think we should
think about it. Just think about it.
I think we should wrap this up.
I know.
The next hangout will likely be on Friday, July 5th. We'll just push it back 1 week because we won't be around otherwise. And then the one after that should be back to normal, which would be the 26th of July.
I'm all sweaty and depressed now.
Oh.
Aw, Ben.
But I'm
don't.
gonna eat ice cream, so it'll be all better. Sorbet. Whatever.
But yeah, so I think that'll be the case. So thank you guys for hanging out. If anyone is watching this on YouTube and wants to know how to join in on these live, then you can head to patreon.com/dpadfm and join.
Give us your money.
Join our
Yay.
Patreon. This is the $9 tier / perk is to join us for these live in the
And we
moment.
try to interact with you as much as humanly possible in the chat.
I try to interact more.
Yeah, the
You are
chat-
lying down right now. Can you even read the chat from there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alexbrit says, "I love your passion."
Yep. 3 messages from the bottom. You did great. But yeah, no, I think we're gonna call it here. And we'll see you later. We gotta sleep and record and all that stuff, and I gotta get rested up for the new job. But
oh shit, yeah.
yeah. Let's see how that goes. So we'll see you guys later.
All right.
Bye.
Later.